This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan-Elite43 and tonight we have the second community replay sent in to us by Sidekick28. Now Sidekick is in the Alpine Tiger, one of the most gorgeous skinned tanks in the game, if you ask me. This one, the King Dragon, right up there. Kind of opposites because the King Dragon's like that beautiful fire engine red with the like yellowish gold, gilded gold finish to it, and it looks amazing. But I honestly think this even better looking than the King Dragon, mainly because it's kind of got this silver finish with a little bit of black thrown in there to offset the detail, and it looks really good. But yeah, so a lot of you guys probably were wondering why I didn't get the Alpine Tiger when it came out. So here it is, and it is super simple. Basically, when the loans came out for this, I got the Aussie, you guys remember that, but when I see anything that says Tiger in it, I'm assuming it's another Tiger variant, and I hate the Tiger. You guys know this. That Tiger 1, I hate it. Hate every version of the Tiger, with the exception of the Tiger 2 and the Captured King Tiger, because I love the Captured King Tiger. But yeah, other than that, I hate the normal Tiger tanks. They're just not my tank, it's just, I don't know. It just seemed like no matter what you do, you're going to get pinned in that thing, because it's all flat surfaces. But anyway, I digress. So that's why I didn't get the Alpine Tiger, because I assumed it was just a German Tiger that was taken into Russia. I didn't do my research. That being said, I have done the replay since of the, I forget what it is, Wizzy 111 something or another, I think. But yeah, you guys have seen me play the unskinned version of this tank, and I actually enjoyed it. So, yeah, this is a gorgeous tank, and Sidekick is not overextending early, and you can see he puts a round right through the Tiger P, no problem. The Russian heavy tanks with that 122mm gun are just absolutely phenomenal. And then the fact that he's staying hull down, giving them only his turret to shoot at, and he's asking for help. Now, if these guys rush him, he's going to be in trouble. But if he can keep them at a distance and then stay hull down, they're not going to pin him, just straight up. And he is just going to sit back here and keep pumping away at them. Now, 382 seems like a pretty low roll for a 122, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this doesn't have a 122. Yeah, it's constantly 300s. So let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong. But it is a very good gun. The aim time, I don't know about this one, but I know the aim time on the unskinned version, I would assume they're the same, just one is skinned, one is not. Wasn't the greatest, but as you can see, he's got his own teammates shooting him in the back, which I have no idea what they're doing there. I mean, they're literally shooting their own tank. But other than that, I don't know, maybe it was the tank destroyer off to his left that was trying to shoot something and maybe caught the edge of his tank. But you can see the light tank trying to come in and do his job, but he's got no health left. All he has to do is make sure he hits this light tank, and that light tank is dead. And the light tank almost ran right into the edge of the map and still died. So you can see Sidekick knows what he's doing. As if we didn't already know that. Oh, hello. Another light tank that can't help but get himself into trouble. But he's lost his driver here. Luckily, he's got help in the behind him. But yeah, he's got a damaged track and he's lost his driver. Now, he could easily heal his driver, but he may hold on to that. The driver's not the worst thing to lose in the world, especially if you're already in a slow, heavy tank. So, Tiger P's crossing in front of him. Is he going to be able to take the Tiger P? Ooh, come on. He pulls forward at the last second, and the Tiger P bounces off of him, and sure enough, he finishes him off. So, Yeah, just those timely bounces where you just charge forward at the last second when you think somebody's about to fire, and that keeps them from hitting your lower plate. I do it all the time in the Jagdpan Z100. It's just, you'll get the hang of it, especially if you get shot the first time. You can kind of tag, or you can kind of tell how long it's going to take them to reload and fire again. Plus, you get the whole, somebody will literally stop moving and try to aim in the shot, and so you kind of time it there too. But yeah, so Sidekick is just absolutely putting on a clinic here, staying hull down, taking the least amount of damage possible. Now he's going to pull up on this IS-3, and he's got to be careful because that IS-3 is actually a better tank. I say he's a better tank. It all depends on the person driving, because the IS-3 gets the BL-10, which is an absolute, or BL-9, and it's an absolutely beast. Like, I love that gun. Kind of like I like the BL-10 of the ISU 152. That BL-10 is absolutely amazing. It's so troll. But there are a few tanks left. His team has absolutely steamrolled, thanks in no small part to him holding the left side. Now, he had some help when it needed, or when it mattered most, but for the most part, he was standing toe-to-toe against, at any time, what, 3 tanks at a time? So, him not dying saved his team quite a bit, and you can see just taking his time, aiming the shots. The Jagdpanzer IV behind him ran into him at one point. That might be a cannon panzer, but I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what it is. I'll leave it at that. It's a Jagdpanzer IV for sure, but I don't know what variant that is. It might be a premium tank or something like that. I don't know. It just doesn't look like a regular Jagdpanzer IV. Now he's got a KV-4 here with the DPM gun. He's got to be careful for. He's also got artillery, but that artillery should have his hands full because he's already lit. He's trying to avoid getting killed, and that is a Burt, so it's an FE304. It looks like, though he's not long for this world. It's hard to tell when I'm doing these renderings because the video always plays for me in low quality, so sometimes you can't really read names and whatnot. So if I'm ever wrong, please just, you know, take it with a grain of salt. I generally know what I'm talking about when it comes to identifying tanks, but yeah, it can be a little bit difficult, as Jingles would know. He's constantly trying to read the thing and get it wrong. If I used Adobe Premiere more often, it probably wouldn't be so bad because it doesn't lower the quality. It plays back in high def while you're editing. But yeah, so Sidekick has absolutely torn apart the enemy team. He's got 14 assisted hits. He's got 11 actual hits and 2 kills. Now, I don't know about you guys. He doesn't have any health left, but he doesn't need it. There's no reason. He just lets the team do what they do. And Sidekick with the affirmative. So what do we end up with? I think it's going to be a pretty amazing game. And 130,000 silver, 2 kills, 3,800 damage, 1,700 assisted, 2,440 blocked, Mastery Ace Tanker, Steel Wall, all the good ones. So, if you like what we're doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.